So in this picture, we see seated at the desk a man by the name of Raoul Wallenberg. And Raoul Wallenberg was a Swedish diplomat who was sent to Budapest in Hungary at the end of the war. And he was sent in order to try to help save Jews that at the time were being rounded up and deported with the help of the Hungarian authorities by the Nazis. And Wallenberg was part of a group of diplomats from neutral countries, so Sweden and Switzerland and Spain and the Vatican, who were involved in a coordinated effort in Budapest to provide protection for as many Jews as they could to help them avoid roundup and deportation. And Raoul Wallenberg really became famous for his creativity and his energy in the efforts that he made to try to save Jews. He had pieces of paper that had official-looking stamps from him and from the Swedish government saying that the holder of this paper was under the protection of Sweden and demanding that no harm be done to them. And Wallenberg went all over Budapest to try to find Jews who had any connection to Sweden, or even just random families, women and children, who he gave these pieces of paper to, and he directly intervened with Hungarian and German police and troops who were rounding them up, sending them off on, marching to Germany or in freight cars. He helped to save tens of thousands of Jews with the help of a number of people who he worked with. In the picture here, you see a group of Hungarian and other Jewish men who were helping him at the time. And this was really part of a coordinated effort. The Americans were involved. There was American funding for it. And it's really the one time during the war and during the Holocaust where states worked together in a coordinated fashion to help protect and rescue Jews. And as a matter of fact, they were able to save many and most of the Jews, Hungarian Jews that remained in Budapest at the end of the war were saved on account of him. And he is one of dozens of diplomats who worked to try to save Jews by giving them protection, issuing them visas, issuing them transit papers, issuing them passports. And we have these inspiring stories of diplomats from all over the world, from Japan, from China, from Turkey, and even from Iran. There's the famous case of Abdul Hussein Sardari in Paris, who was issuing passports to help save Iranian Jews from being rounded up by the Nazis and the French and saved from death.